Hey everybody, this is Jaw Jacking with T and K. I am T. That is K. Right? No, wrong way. Oh, hold on. That's K right there. That's him. Okay. Anyway, go on, kick that beat, Chris.
Yes, ma'am.
I don't hear you kicking nothing.
I'm kicking the beats.
I don't hear nothing kicking.
I gotta log in because it's not allowing for me.
Okay, because I'm like that was some that sounded like Holy Ghost music.
You never know. You know,
That sounded
let's
like
see.
some Jesus music.
Ain't nothing wrong with no Jesus music.
I didn't say it was. I'm just saying that's what it sounded like to me.
You know. All right, let's see what we got.
Uh-huh.
How's your day been?
So far, so good.
Is that loud enough?
Turn up a little. Yeah, that's fine.
Good. Good.
Yep.
Okay.
Are you sharing with your people, Chris? Are you sharing? Are you sharing?
I'm sharing.
What'd you say?
I'm sharing.
Very, very good for you.
Okay. I gotta wait for my playback before I start sharing.
Why is this?
I don't know.
That's weird.
It is.
But no worries.
No worries.
Anyone who's coming in, this is the Jaw Jacking with T and K. Tonight we're talking to the ladies about relationships. And we're going to get started at 5:30.
5:30.
We're just giving you all time to come in.
Hey, Miss Jackie.
Hey, Mr. Jackie, you had to be here, by the way. Chris said you had to be here. Out of everybody who's gonna come, you got to be here because you always talk to us, and we appreciate you. We love you. Thank you.
All right. 5:30 on the dot. Is you ready, boss?
I's ready. We's ready. Yeah, I'm ready.
We got a minute left. You know what? Um,
Are you not ready?
I'm ready, but it's just been such a long week, man.
It has been. Hmm. That's a
Yeah,
very true statement.
yeah. I'm hoping that everybody's okay out there,
Yeah,
because
I'm ready.
yeah, it's been a long tough one.
Yeah, it has been that for sure. All right, let's get into it. Let's get into it. So,
Alrighty.
as you all know, we have been talking about. I don't know why. It is a little dark. Anyway, I don't know why. I don't know why it's dark. But anyway, so as you all know, we have been talking about relationships. As you all know, we've been on relationships for a little second, but in our discovery about talking about relationships, one of the things that we honest on this show. We just say it like it is. So one of the things that kind of hit me in my face was just the stuff ladies do. Just the man, how do I say all this? Sometimes we sabotage ourselves and we don't even recognize that that's what we're doing to ourselves.
Right.
It's a lot that goes on with us. And tonight we wanted just to address, good evening, Ebony, Minister Ebony, Pastor Ebony, amens.
Hey,
But tonight we just wanted to talk to the ladies and kind of address some of that. And the reason why also is because, like I said, coming from an honest space, as we always do. When something slaps me in my face and I gotta deal with it, guess what? Y'all gotta deal with it too. Okay? I will not be alone. I will not be in this process by myself. Everybody got that? But you know what? But you said not, Pastor. Yeah, I ain't even having that conversation with you right now, Ebony. I'm gonna talk to you later about that now. Yeah, that part. Anyway, but yeah. So I'm just, man, like, where do we start? It's so much.
Well, I mean, let's keep in mind that when we got on this relationship tip, we just wanted to be honest and just point some things out. You know, we're not counselors or trying to, psychobabble anyone, but
Not at all.
Just hey, baby doll, good to see you on. Yeah, so we just wanted to throw some pointers out there. But now, when you're coming across a topic like this, some of the steps aren't always good feel steps. And so when we came across this step, it was like, it's kind of cringeworthy, but it is a step that's necessary. And as long as we're saying it in love and having a discussion in love, not finger pointing, not dragging anybody,
Not at all.
but just in love. Hey, Sister Marilyn, big sister.
Hey, Miss Marilyn.
Yeah. So we definitely just wanted to speak in love. So before we get into that, everybody, I need for you to please pull out your devices and click that share button.
Share if you care.
Yes, if you care, share.
You will
Throw
share
it out there. Hit the share button. Yeah. All right. So we wanted to talk with the ladies, and so we kind of titled this one, Let's Talk with the Ladies. Subtitle. What's that subtitle? Let your past
Let go of your past.
Yeah.
Woo, woo. Okay.
Let go of your past.
Let go of your past. Let it go. Let it go. Go.
Especially dealing with your relationships. Especially dealing with your relationships. You gotta let go of your past.
Let it go. Let it go.
We're gonna talk about that. Hey, First Lady, Prophetess to the 10th power, Sister Hall, First Lady Hall.
I'm sure Lady Tasha's like, what?
Hey, what's up, Jesse? My dude.
All right. So let's really get into this. Now this is the disclaimer. Some of this might be a little heavy. It might. I don't know. It might. If it is, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Hey, Devonna just got married, y'all. Y'all should have been at her wedding. I did post it live on my page if y'all want to go back. That wedding was thebomb.com. But anyway,
somebody put a ring on it. On Devonna's finger, yeah. Somebody put a ring on it. Okay, I'm sorry.
And we'll talk about that another time. Devonna, I was about to tell all your business. Hey, son, I see you. My son is on, y'all. All right.
She said, yes, they did.
Yeah, they did. Yes. All right. So y'all know we don't talk about this stuff by ourselves. We want you to be in the comments and we want you to comment. Okay? Yeah. Comment. Yeah. Hey, Sophia, Prophetess Sophia. That's so on target, Prophetess Sophia. All right, that's my brother Chris. To those who don't know him. Okay, I'm going to read what I wrote because I wrote some stuff down this time and I never really write stuff down. But the reason why I did is because to me, this was such an important topic. So the first thing, so this is what I wrote. Okay. I wrote I know a lot of us want to have great relationships, and some of us want to get married, but sometimes we get in our own way. So we just want to talk about all that kind of stuff today, okay? So the first subject that we came up with to talk about this, and this is going to sound a little hard, but I gotta say it. You don't need to be a man, okay? Ladies, you don't need to be a man. You do not need to be a man. You need to be
you got to like take your time and explain what that means.
I know I'm about to. It just sounds so hard when I said it out my mouth, and I'm like, ooh, that hurt. Them words hurt, man. They hurt. I felt them. They hurt. So I
just introducing my favorite church girl, Tiffany Bartley, is in the building. Amen.
Oh, I'm about to explain, Lady Tasha. I'm going to explain.
Amen. What's up, Tiffy? What's
hey,
up, Wesley?
Tiffany.
What's up?
Oh, she got eyeballs too. Okay, so let me explain that. When I say you don't need to be a man, what I'm explaining, so let me just explain what I mean. And I'm going to go into this. And I'm going to read what I wrote because this is coming from a real place. Greetings, Pastor Tarvis. Pastor Tarvis is in the building. He's from Georgia. Yay. Anyway, but so, and I need y'all to comment. I don't need to be out here by myself. You said, check your time, Deaconess. That'll be my son. Okay. Most of us women, listen to what I'm saying. Please listen to what I'm saying. Most of us women have had to have our own backs. We've had to take out the trash, get our own cars maintained, and kept, and so on and so forth. But we don't need to be the man. No straight man is looking for another relationship with. He's not looking to be in a relationship with another man. He wants a feminine, soft, female, a lady. I've heard down through the years, I've heard my brother, Chris, say these words. I've heard my brother-in-law, Tommy, say these words. I've heard my brother, James, say these words. Almost every man that I've ever been around, I've heard them say this, but it never hit me what that really meant. And there's a way sometimes that we have become hard because we've had to. Let's be clear. Because we've had to. Sometimes we've had to. And we've had to because we've had to get our own backs. Now, let me tell you something. Somebody was talking to me last week, and I found myself wowing out on this young man who had nothing to do with nothing, but I'm over here wowing out just discussing all my issues and letting it all go on him. Like, and this happened and that happened, and I was molested and I was raped, and this thing happened and that thing happened, and this man didn't treat me right, and that man didn't treat me right, and that man didn't treat me right, and all this stuff. And so, yeah, I'm hard.
Right. And what you did without realizing was you dumped a whole trash bag on this dude when all he did was show interest. All that stuff came before him. He didn't even have nothing to do with that. Already. I mean, you might be kind of fine, but whoa. That's a lot, dude.
What'd you say? Fine ain't got nothing to do with them issues. But I get it. But so it's like we have became hard because we had to get our own backs. There was not a man sometimes there to get our own backs. So we became mama, we became daddy, we became all the things we were not ever meant to be. Now, don't get me wrong. A couple more shows, we're gonna talk to the men. Don't trip. Okay? They will have their day too.
Oh yeah.
And this is not even to get on the women. It ain't about that. What this conversation is about is because I know what you guys want. You ladies. We wouldn't say that. We would say you guys, referring to women. We're gonna stop that. We're gonna make a decision to stop that today. But we still. I know that some of you ladies really do want to get married and you really want successful relationships. But you can't have it if you get into that man's energy and now you become as masculine in an argument or in a conversation as he is. Now he feel like he dealing with another dude.
Listen, So when people have asked me, and again, you guys share your comments, share your thoughts, jump in this conversation with us.
Please start talking. We
Um,
want to see you.
but when people have asked me in the past, okay, so what are you looking for in a relationship, or what made you make this decision, blah blah blah, and I hope I pronunciate this word correctly, but the top thing for me was femininity.
Femininity.
Okay, did I say
So on
that correct?
Target said it earlier. She said, got to turn on your femininity, ladies. That's what she said now.
Yeah. Now, why is that such a big deal? Because, um, yeah, if you're mimicking anything like myself, that's a turnoff. I'm a heterosexual male. Now, that's not to take away from any other, whatever. But for me, I'm saying Chris Ward. I'm a heterosexual male. I am interested and attracted to the opposite sex. And so, if I'm attracted to the opposite sex, then it has to be the polar opposite of me. And so, by nature, if I'm hard, if I'm this or that, then obviously I want the opposite sex to be the extreme different. Even in my relationship now, me and my wife have been married for 12 years. And if she gets puffed up in the chest too much, my brain goes someplace else, because it goes from, am I talking to my woman, or this is kind of reminiscent of arguing with a dude in the street. So, my fight or flight, my brain kind of switches a little bit, like, and then you got to switch back, like, oh, that's my woman. But wait a minute, how did you get me to even feel that way in the first place? Because you was a little bit hard there, bruh. And so what she doesn't know sometimes, or I think she began to get over time, when she is feminine and she girly and she's soft, right?
Mm-hmm. Jack, wait, hold on. Stop right there. Minister Jackie asks, I'm going to put her question on the screen. Minister Jackie says, you said a lot the first few moments. Can we get back to what soft looks like and what does soft mean?
Okay, so I could be wrong. Don't quote me, but it might be something worth going to go look up. When I was younger, and as we all know, and now that we're a little bit older, the translations and updates and revised versions of books has changed time and time again. But when I was a child, before the Webster Dictionary revised and updated, when you look up the word woman, part of the definition of a woman was actually to be soft.
Wow.
That was part of the actual definition. Now, when they revised it to the 21st century edition, then the translation started changing, and then they took that out. But in its original text, you actually found that soft was a part of the description describing a woman.
So let me ask Jackie's question, because I have her question on the screen now. As a matter of fact, what does soft look mean to women? So ladies, can you answer that for us? Because some of these brothers are really complaining about this, and you want to be married one day. And the whole point to this whole conversation, like I said, is that these men, they don't want that. They don't want that. It's turning them off. It's making them not want to get married. I see Pastor Tavis says soft spoken and soft demeanor. Okay.
Soft in nature. Does everything have to be so hard, so growly, so I don't know, argumentative, so challenging?
Stop right there. Argumentative. I think that's the key. I think that's exactly what we're talking about. The argumentative part, because sometimes I think we as women, because we've had to do everything, so when the man does something, now we challenging not only his authority and his place as the head and the covering, but also I know that's Christian, but still, but we're also challenging him as a masculine man. Like, we know better because I'm the woman.
Whoa. Pastor Robert Clay just dropped a bomb,
Okay,
and
wait.
I'm Pastor Clay, you're getting in my notes, sir.
Oh, I
Just
see him. I posted on the screen.
you're getting on my note. You're getting in my notes because I told my sister, I said, look, I absolutely cannot stand a woman that puts out there, oh, you're a weak man if you can't deal with this or deal with that or put up with this or put up with that.
Maybe
You
he's
got
just
to
a
be a
smart
strong
man.
man because I'm a strong woman. Whoa. What does your strength have to do with your behavior? Your behavior reeks of toxic. Your behavior reeks of negativity. Your behavior reeks of past issues that have not been dealt with yet. And so, what you're actually asking a man to do is like that Destiny Child song back in the day, flaws and all. Accept me, flaws and all, which means take my crap, deal with it, and that constitutes your strength if you can deal with me or not. That's garbage. And that's an excuse. And you
For your
hide
bad
behind
behavior.
that crap instead of dealing with your stuff. Okay,
Now
I'm gonna
I'm
shut up now. I'm gonna
now
shut
I'm
up
gonna
now.
say this again. Oh, y'all talking today.
I'm gonna shut up now. I'm gonna
No, no,
shut up
no,
now.
no, no. They talking today. Look, now look. I'm gonna address Naisha's what she just wrote in here too. She just wrote I'm trying to get to it. So she just wrote that's what some of us saw growing up in the household. I was going to address that. So I'm glad she said that because yeah, it's generational. Some of that is real generational. Some of that is Rochelle Farrell has a song called Wounds in the Way. And one of the things that she talks about is that some of them things don't even belong to you. You just acting out what you see your aunties who are single, your
Yeah,
mama who is single, all the strong women, parentheses, in your family act out, they all single.
right,
Or they got men who they can boss around,
right,
one or two.
right.
But still, it wait, when you said that was it sound like an insecure man, is that what Crystal just said? It sound like an insecure man? What? Explain that, Crystal. I'm gonna need you to explain that now. But anyway, but anyway, but oh Lord Jesus, I wasn't ready for that. But but yeah, it's like no. Some of that just doesn't even belong to you. Like, where did you pick that up from? Where did you get that? Because it's not right. And we put those things on these men who have nothing. They wasn't in your life when you was going through all that. They wasn't in your life when you was a single parent. They ain't got nothing to do with all that stuff you done went through. Not nothing. This brother might be new.
Right.
And still we putting all that stuff on this new man based upon the 12 other people you done dealt with. Well, hopefully not 12. I'm just saying, whatever, however many people you done dealt with in your past.
Okay, so Crystal said I was responding to another comment.
Oh, because you scared me. Lord, you scared me, Jesus. I was not ready. I'm like, we ain't checking the men, Jesus. We ain't checking nobody. I ain't even checking the women. Not Jesus.
That is hilarious. Okay, so First Lady Hall said, I would like to say that a woman reacts according to the man she is dealing with. Okay.
Okay, I can see that. So, but that's a whole nother subject, though, because what made you be drawn to the man who was weak, or who wasn't a real man? I'll say it that way. What made? But that's a whole nother subject. We ain't gonna get into that today. But there might be something there to that. But
Right.
and then what if wow, there's a lot inside that comment. There's a lot that I can think of that we ain't gonna have time for today. I'm sorry, but there's a lot in that comment, Lady Tasha. There's a lot inside of there. My God. All right. Well, yeah.
Okay, so Jackie said a woman who can communicate her ideas and opinions intelligently sometimes is threatening to a man who cannot. Now, I do agree with that one. I do agree with that one. I do. And the
Talk
reason
about it.
why, because now, when you do run into an actual strong woman, a real one, not the argumentative, not the hiding behind behaviors, but an actual real strong woman, the one who is mature, secure in herself,
Mm-hmm.
okay, open-minded enough to be able to deal with some things and not only take criticism, but knows how to communicate, to the other partner, all of that. Okay, now when you actually get a punk dude who cannot actually really deal with a strong woman, oh, she make more than me, oh, she got a better car than I got, uh who she thinks she talking to, oh, she rose her voice. But then, hey, little punk dude, you are holding up the space where a real bruh needs to be. You need to get out the way and go deal with your little softy issues.
But wait, so
Uh,
so then are you saying that it's okay for a woman to raise her voice at a man? I mean, are you saying that that's
okay,
fine?
so let's be clear there. People people shout when you are upset, angry, whatever the case being. All right. So let's not act like we're all perfect robots and that you're never going to raise your voice. What we're saying though is there is a difference between shouting because you're angry or anxious or excitability versus uh, bad attitude, sharp mouth, slick tongue, and argumentative. All of that stuff. There's a difference. But to Jackie's point, yes, I do agree that when you run into them little punk dudes and you a strong woman, yeah, it can cause a problem. And that's the dude's fault. That is not the woman's fault on that one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, let's go back to the things that is the women's fault. That's what we're talking about tonight. We're gonna get to the man. I'm telling you, keep on watching shows. We're gonna get to the man. But
Yeah.
tonight we wanted to really address the ladies because like I said, it's some of the oh wow. I'm reading I'm looking at Tiffany up here, but I'm also reading Minister Jackie's in the comments. So Tiffany says, what do you say about a woman who is a nurturer? There are women who feel that they need to help their man. And is that being soft? Is that being soft? No, when we say soft, we mean like soft, like girly, soft, like feminine, soft, like quiet tones. A place of, hey, that's it right there. A place of peace. A place of peace for a man. A place of
peace. Okay, now coming from the man side, and I'm not speaking for all men.
You can't.
I can't. If my wife is nurturing not only to me, but to my kids, to my house, period. Nurturing doesn't always mean like rockabye baby. Nurturing could be helping your brother get through something that he going through, and your softness, you being there, helping that bruh, your whatever that you providing, that could be nurturing. For an example, I got some stuff going on right now that just hit my life within the last couple of days. Okay. The fact that my wife dropped everything, hugs, prayers, what do you need? Are you cool? Prayed over you last night when you were falling asleep. Are you cool? Stuff like that. That works wonders for me, man. That helped out so much because it would have made it so much worse if it were instead of now I got one issue instead of two. You see what I'm saying? So
right.
the nurturing part, yeah, I could get with that one, Tiffany. As a piece of soft, yeah. To me.
Okay, I'm also gonna put Minister Jackie's other comment on here. She said her ex-husband told her she was intimidating because she could balance a checkbook and hoped to go back to college. Now that's crazy. I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that at all. I don't. Now, but that's just my personal opinion. I don't think that's right at all. And let's clear this up for real quick. we're not saying that men don't do things. Like I said, we will have a show talking to the men. I guarantee you that will happen, because there's there's things that I also understand about that part that causes us to be a certain way, that causes us to have gotten hard. I'm not saying we didn't get hard because we got hard because there was a reason for us to get hard. So I'm not excusing the men. We're not excusing the men. So please don't watch this show and think that we're excusing men. We're not. But today's just your day. Okay? We're going to get to these men, but today's your day, ladies. Because like I keep saying, I'm going to keep repeating this, because some of you really do want relationships. Some of you really want your marriages to work and so on and so forth. But if we keep acting like this, it ain't going to work. If we keep acting like this, then why would a man want a masculine man and a woman when he's seeking after a woman, the opposite, like Chris said, the opposite of himself? Someone who's not barking, someone who's not masculine, someone who is soft and sweet and kind. And I see Lady Tasha said, does that man bring peace? We would hope so. We hope so. If you're dealing with the right one, I think he would. I think if you're dealing with the right one, I think he would. Now, you already married though, Lady Tasha, so I ain't done with you. Anyway, I am not answering that question no more for you. All right. So, hey. I'm sorry. I see Pastor Cephas in the comments. Hey, Pastor Cephas. How are you? We talking to these women. Well, we're not talking to women. We're talking to ladies. We're talking to ladies. Not women anymore. Ladies. Ladies are better. Ladies are better. Anyway, so let's keep going here. So, Hey,
I think it's time. Hey, we're midway through, just like that quick. So,
oh no. Okay, so let me hit my little stuff that I wrote so far. So I wrote, no straight man is looking to be in a relationship with another man. No straight man wants to be in a relationship with another man. He wants to be in a relationship with a soft lady woman. You see, Pastor Shante. All right, and then we have men want a feminine lady. Ladies, don't come at your man like you another dude. Okay? Please don't address your husband or your fiance or your boyfriend like he's another, like you're a dude.
Oh, you're just killing me, dude.
Why am I killing you?
Okay, just sum this up. We want a lady in the street.
Don't say that. Oh my God, this is such a Christian thingy.
Come on. So is that what?
Don't. See, Bridget said, "Whoa."
So is that not what Christians want? Oh, so Christians don't want that now? Yeah.
I've never been married, so I don't know. I'm pure. I don't know. I don't know.
We want a lady in the street. We want a freak in the bed. There it is.
I still don't know about that life. I'm so over it.
Thank you.
I'm putting my head down and reading my notes. I'm so done with you right now. Okay.
Pastor Cephas said, "Don't approach your man like Debo." Exactly.
Debo.
Exactly.
Okay. What you got on my 40? Really? No. Not never that.
All right, okay. Now, for real. We gotta drop this bomb.
Next part. Yeah, y'all ain't gonna be ready for this. Y'all ain't gonna be ready for this one. So please put on your seatbelts, because this one's gonna be tougher than the first one. Okay. Ladies, we don't have a monopoly on pain. I know we think that we're the only people who's had a troubled childhood. My alarm's telling me to pray, so yes, I think it's telling me to pray for a reason, because this is a hard one. I think that we think that we're the only ones who have had pain. I think that we think that we're the only ones who have mama, daddy, brother, sister, who have issues. I think that we're the only ones. I'm gonna say this way. It seems as if this is what we think. It seems as if we think that we're the only ones who's ever been hurt. So then, so we just require so much from any man. We want him to heal. We want him to help. We want him to nurture. We want him to provide. We want him to be soft and sensitive. even though we're supposed to be soft and sensitive, and we barking at him for something that happened in our childhood or something, and we want him to deal with it because you should be able to deal with it because I'm your whatever girlfriend, because I'm your girlfriend or I'm your wife, so you should be able to deal with this. But we don't even understand that. What'd she say? What did Jackie say?
No, I'm not laughing at the comment. I'm just laughing because when I hear this topic, okay, so when me and Nick, when we first started dating, just a whole bunch of stuff started happening. Okay. And she's going through this emotional roller coaster, just all this up and down. Okay. I said, what the crap is your problem, bro? What's going on?
Now you said, watch it now.
So
Chris, you gotta get in trouble. You're gonna get in trouble. She watching you.
So I'm saying, look. So instead of explaining what she meant, she played this song, Destiny's Child, Flaws and All. And all I could do was laugh because it was like, so instead of you acknowledging that not only do you got pain, but somebody else might have it, or, whatever the case being, just your pain, your issue, your struggle, your attitude, your whatever, flaws and all, just take it. You love me, don't you? And I said, that is a load of crap. Like, somebody's out there actually listening to this song. Is this what women's telling each other? Like, what is this?
That is what women's telling each other. No, for real. Real talk though, Chris. That is what the older women are telling the younger women, that if he's a man, he should do this, that, the other thing, this, that, the other thing. And if he can't do da. Like I said, and half the women are single. Half the ones telling the younger women what to do and what all this stuff, half of them single.
Right.
But for some reason, the new women, the younger women, are listening to this because they're the older women and we think that they're wise. And sometimes it's not wisdom that you're hearing. Sometimes it's bitterness and pain that you're hearing from the older women. Sometimes you're getting bitterness and pain from the generations before you. So I see what Lady Tasha wrote. Wow. Andre said that's how I live since. Wait, we'll say it again. That's how
I live for these last 8.
Jesus, call on him. Anyway, oh Lord, I'm praying for you.
It's like the effect of, hey man, you be the robot, you be the emotionless robot, and I get to have all of these emotions and feelings and stuff going on, and you just deal with it. And it's like, no, men have a heart too. We got stuff on our mind as well. We got things happening as well. And we might not talk about it as much. We might not express it as much, but that doesn't take away from the fact that it's there.
Well, I put Lady Tasha's comment on here. She says men have childhood trauma as well. However, he needs to be vulnerable to release it to the woman he cares about. So that actually goes to my next thing that I wrote about that. So Tasha's all up in my what I wrote. So what I wrote was this. Sometimes we think we're the only ones who have had childhood traumas, parent issues, and relationship trauma. That's not the case. These men have been hurt by other women and people in their past, just like you have. The only thing about it is that we ask him to be a safe place for us, but are we a safe place for him to release it? Because
and hold up, and to not be made fun of about it.
That's what I was going to say next. Because see, women, we have a mouth. And we will, unfortunately, so let me tell you something. I thought about this today, for real talk. I thought about how with women, we sometimes don't trust if the man is going to stay in a relationship and not cheat. With men, sometimes they have to trust, can I trust this woman with my heart and with my pain? Without her wowing out on me and spewing it out her mouth when she mad. as the venom. So if you met at your mate, and then you use his private pain that he released to you as a way to attack him, that's an issue. And that's what we have. That's what we have. Sometimes we ain't the abuser as far as beating up on somebody. Sometimes we ain't the abuser as far as going out cheating. Sometimes we abuse it because we abuse it with our mouth.
Right.
And we trying our best to cut that man with our words and using his childhood trauma or something that he entrusted with us that he thought he could trust with us he thought that our heart was trustworthy to share his traumas with us like we did with him. He didn't go out and tell our business, but then we're going to run and tell his business and gossip.
Back in 2013, and I don't mind sharing some of these things because when you're past something, you could get back and talk about it. My wife and I communicate so much better now, but I'm reminded of a small conversation in 2013 where someone else they were in the room with me and Nick when we were actually having a discussion, and I was expressing myself to my wife. Hey, Miss Tanya, how are you? So I was expressing myself to my wife, and she didn't really want to hear it. And so the person that was in the room actually turns to her and says, "Wow, I've never seen a man actually share his feelings like that and try to tell his woman how he really felt." And she was like, "Girl, that's rare. You might want to take a listen." Now, my wife might not have understood that back then. She does understand it now. We're talking 7 years later.
Right.
But the whole point in that was sometimes we might not even share because do you guys even really want to hear it?
Yeah.
Would you really even want to know? Because I've been shaped and told as a man my whole life to be an emotionless robot, it's difficult for me to even open my heart and even try to share. So when I do it and I'm in a vulnerable place, don't make it even more awkward for me by now you're not even really wanting to hear it. Because now if I can't even trust you in that space, then now I'm going to shell back up. And now there's a trust issue there now because can I even spit that to you?
Hold on. Say that last part again for the ones in the back.
I don't know. I was just flowing.
You said now there's a trust issue there.
Yeah.
And like I said, so that's exactly what I just said. I mean, it goes back to what I just said. Sometimes we as women, we as ladies, we feel like the trust issue for us, the ladies.
You said we as women. What?
Look, I was just flowing. I didn't know what I was saying.
We as women.
I was just flowing. I was in the moment. Okay. I was feeling some kind of way. I'm being vulnerable up in this space.
Oh my Lord. Okay.
But no, for real. So
women. Oh my God.
But no.
Okay, come on.
Let me say this. I'm gonna go back to what I was just saying in a second. But let me say this. I've seen a lot of some of y'all's comments right now, man. But that's what we're talking about right now. All right, Flow Majesty. But some of your comments right now, I'm looking at some of your comments, and some of them, like the ones who keep on talking about men. I done said 45 times that we're gonna get to the men too, but today we're talking about the ladies. But see, that's what happens also when the men sometimes talk. Like Chris just said, women shut them out. Oh, that's just da 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 da. Oh, he's telling you what's in his heart. Are we listening to what the man is saying? Or are we just saying that's just, he just whatever he just.
Okay,
But he just
so Ebony just hit it on the head.
I wrote it up there. It's up there.
My husband said men aren't raised to be vulnerable. That's exactly it. And listen, Ebony, you know that my sister and I come from the church community. This is the place where you're supposed to be the safest out of everywhere in the world. And yeah, right, right. Dude, I was told even at church, like, hey, you letting your slip hang a little too far, bruh.
What?
Yeah, like you talking too much. Like we ain't trying to hear all that. And I'm like, bruh, who are you supposed to talk to? Who are you supposed to tell that you got something going on?
I hear a song.
Sing
Who
the song.
can I run to share this? Whatever. Who can I run to? Okay,
Lord.
quiet. Yeah, I forgot the words. Anyway, moving on. But but I heard a song in that. But you know, like I said, we can only talk about the situation how we would talk about it. This is how we were talking about it. It is what it is. But real talk though, trust. It is a trust issue. So now you have you ladies, I won't say you, we sometimes have now sold distrust in the heart of the person that we're trying to deal with because we messed up because either we use his vulnerability against him, or that happens, or we go and gossip about that man's vulnerabilities and go tell everybody in your family. Now, all the women in your family looking at him crazy because you done ran your mouth to everybody in your family, and they all women. So when he comes to the barbecue, they look at him like this.
Yep.
They're giving him that look, okay? You know, because and then he felt some kind of way, like, how come they look at me like that? Well, you don't know, sir. She's gone and told all your business. All your vulnerabilities is out. So now his heart can't trust you, ladies.
Right.
Ladies. And then now that his heart can't trust you, now he may cheat. I'm not saying that's an excuse. Hold on. Let me just say real quick. I'm not giving that man an excuse to cheat. I'm not. But I'm saying that it goes both ways. Sometimes we're sowing into something.
Black men don't cheat. Just wanted to throw that out there. Continue. I just wanted to throw that out there.
I'm drinking water. I'm so over you right now. I'm so over you.
Nah, but yeah, everything you're saying is legit, man. It's like, so there's nothing wrong with the man, dealing with your, like she said, crickets. There's nothing wrong with us dealing with you all's hurt, pain, vulnerabilities, all of that. Listen, if we're loving our women and covering our women as Christ loves the church, right? So we're covering all of that. We got you. You are literally up under our umbrella and all that entails. Okay? But while we're doing that, also keep in mind that, even a superhero has a tired day sometimes. Sometimes they need to be tended to too. Their hurts and wounds and the battle scars that they're receiving while Christ loving and you covering the house and covering like the church and all that, whatever. Yeah, but we get stretched, we get tired, we got stuff going on too. A simple "How are you actually doing today, babe?" really goes a long way. It really does. Because instead of me giving you the typical, "Oh, I'm good," I might actually tell you how I really feel one of these times. I'm tired. I'm holding it together. Whatever.
But if he does tell you how he really feels, ladies, what are we going to do with that information? Are we going to use it against him when we get angry with him? Are we going to really nurture?
First Lady Hall says Solomon talks about a man being able to lay his head in the bosom of his wife. Exactly.
All right.
Exactly. See, what happens is, and again, not a Christian show, get it, but it is what it is. So I really think it's the devil a lot of times where he however it gets twisted up and people start pointing fingers and making jokes out of something that's serious, right? So when that whole "be his peace" came out, be his peace, because he got stuff going on too. Wow, what a backlash for the next 5 or 10 years of it being a huge joke about being a man's piece. It was a total joke. Why I gotta be his piece? But he need to be doing this. Whoa, see, that's that crap, bro. But I'm still covering you. I got you. I got you.
That's the point. I think that right there is the whole point, though. Is like we require so much from the man. We require so much for the man. But what are we giving? Now, don't get me wrong. What I do know about ladies all the time, no matter if we hard or not, still at the end of the day, we're normally, unless something's really off, we're still normally a little bit nurturing because that's just the way we are. We're still are kind of giving because that's just kind of the way we are. But what kind of attitude are you giving in? So you might still be making a plate, but like, here go your food. You know, right. Is it like that? Or that, hey, here you go. Here goes your food. You know what I mean? Right. Like, how are you saying it? Like, you know, because it's like, if you want to do it with attitude, you might as well just not even do it.
And if you ain't one of those women who don't do it, don't clown the other women who do it or who got it. You know, where's that? Okay, that's a whole nother topic.
That's a whole nother show altogether.
Man, that's a whole nother situation. Because
well, anyway. Like I said, the last thing, and I know I just said this, but the last thing that we just said was bottom line, we expect that we can go to our man's whatever and release our stuff and be vulnerable and release our issues to this man, but can he safely do it with us? Is his heart safe with us? Is his vulnerability safe with us? Are we going to what's the word? Emasculate him because he was vulnerable to us? Are we going to go run and tell all his business and everything that happened in his childhood to everyone and their mama because he gave us that? You know what I'm saying? Like, I think that's so say what do you mean? Minister, I'm sorry. I wasn't that one. Okay, there we go. What do you mean by that, Minister Jackie? Our culture does not agree in this country, at least the male and female roles in relationships. What do you mean? I know she's writing it. I hope she is, because I want to know what does she mean. Now, I know that she's from Jamaica, if I'm not mistaken. So,
who's from Jamaica?
Minister Jackie.
Shut up.
You never knew that? Like, she's from Jamaica. She's not American.
Is that why so that's why my big sister, my whole life, since I was 12, was just a no-nonsense lady. Golly.
Yeah. Minister Jackie is not to be played with. She's not to be played with. Okay, she ain't playing.
If I saw her coming down the way, I'd be like, man, let me read.
Look, since you was 12, that is real. Since you were 12, for real. But anyway. Look, Lady Tasha. 28 years of marriage have been trial and error. However, it's gotten way better over the years. We have learned to respect each other and have each other's best interest at heart. Yes. But man, I want to say something, but it's giving Lady Tasha some of her business. I'll say it this way. I'll say it this way. I knew them when they first got together, Lady Tasha and Pastor Hall. And when they first got together, we were like, she want to date him? Like, because it was just so opposite in a way. But I love the fact, though, that they took each other as is. You know, they took each other as is, and they grew. And I mean, look at where they're at now. You know, it's like, not a Christian show, but God is good. Now I'm quiet. Anyway, because it's just so awesome to watch. But I know that in the 28 years, I know you have been through some things for real. But God is good. I think before you look at the roles of a man and a woman play, you should look at their character as a human being. Oh, all right, Andre. All
Very
right.
much.
I see you. I see you.
Very much. And you know what? That's growth right there because sadly, we don't always go into relationships with that on the brain. And so sometimes that can only come from the pain of a breakup, actual situation you've gone through, a lesson learned, and now you got that mature and that growth to come at your next relationship that way. So that's mature right there, Andre. That's dope.
All
Super
right,
dope.
everyone. We have approximately 9 more minutes left in
9
the
minutes.
show.
9 minutes.
So,
Okay,
with that
so
being said, is there anything else you would all like to say? I think the two main things that I wanted to hit today, and I really did want to hit it, was let me say this one thing before we stop.
oh Lord.
So, no, hush. So,
Look, it can't go over 9 minutes.
I say hush. I say, now look. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Let me be a lady. Chris, can you please get quiet?
Oh, that's so fake. Shut up. Shut up.
Did y'all see the difference? Did y'all see the difference
Hey,
though?
wait, that didn't patronize me. Like, dude, be
Oh,
quiet. Like,
I'm trying to fix it. Give me a second.
oh, that's so funny.
Okay, but
Nah.
anyway. But the other thing that I really wanted to say, just real super quick. Now we went over how anyway, Naisha, but we went over how the man is not looking for another man unless he is a homosexual. That's number one. He's looking for a feminine woman in a woman. We went over can't. Hey, my pastor's online.
Hey,
Hi, Pastor Willie Fred. We went over we don't have a monopoly on pain as women. The men have been broken and hurt too, and can they trust us with their hurt? And then we also went over this thing right here. And I'm just gonna throw this out here, then we're gonna be closing right then. But I do want to kind of ask this question, or just say this. Sometimes we as ladies, another thing that I know we do, and we do this a lot, is that we don't we kind of are deceptive with ourselves sometimes. We're not always truthful with ourselves sometimes. We go into the I'm okay, I'm fine, I'm healed, I'm great. And my whole thing is like, bro, do they know we can see them? Like, we can see you. We know you're not healed. We know you're not okay.
So keeping in step with let your past go, then what are you saying when you're saying to not be deceptive? Like,
I'm saying if you're hurt, it's okay to be hurt. It's okay to address that hurt. It's okay to chill out on dating for a second. It's okay for you to, close the dating door for now, and go. For me, it would be going to God in prayer, or going to counseling, or going to something where you can get your help that you need, so that you can be healed. So that when you go into your relationship, you're not dogging the other person out based upon something that, like I said, the last man or whoever hurt you, caused the pain, did. So be honest with yourself. Sometimes we have a tendency to lie to ourselves, and we do it a lot. We do it in more ways than one, and we clearly see it. So let's not lie to ourselves. If you're hurt, it's okay to let me just say this right now. It is okay for you to be hurt.
yeah.
Don't ever think it's not okay for you to be hurt. It's okay. It's
Very
okay
much.
for you to be vulnerable enough to address the hurt and stop being so. That's still the masculine energy.
Just don't use the hurt as a weapon.
Yes.
Don't weaponize the hurt.
Yes. Okay, so look, Minister Jackie keeping us on time check. She said we almost out of time, so this has to be.
Thank you, Sister Jackie, because somebody, I'm not mentioning names, always goes 10 minutes over, like literally.
I didn't go over. We got 5 minutes left. Okay.
Okay. So with this wrap up, let's cram in the last yada yada yada. clearly we're going to continue on down this road in relationships. We're going to keep on grabbing things as they go. So stick with us. We're very grateful that you guys all tuned in. We had a great time with you all. Again, we're asking if you did enjoy the show, please do us a huge, huge favor and please share the show to anyone who you feel may be interested in this particular topic. Also, we do read you all's comments after the show is over.
We still
So
do.
if you guys still have some points to make,
Please make them.
if you guys would like to continue the conversation amongst yourselves, we'll be more than happy to jump in there in the comments with you all and keep talking. Okay.
Two people said there
Also,
should be a part 2.
yeah, maybe so, because there's no reason for us to rush through any of this. And again, we will be at some point, we're going to segue over into dealing with the breasts.
We
'Cause
have to.
We're going to talk about some of them immature breasts. Yeah, some of them controlling breasts, some of them you didn't deal with your hurt and pain, and now you want to, verbally, mentally, sometimes physically, even take it out on your women. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff happening, you guys. Crystal said this platform is needed. Thank you so much, lady.
Thank you.
Also, we are in the works of fixing up our jaw jacking with T and K page.
Yay!
So that way everybody can stop scrambling around all over the place
Trying to
looking
find
for
us.
Teresa Knight. Okay.
Just come to my page.
Well, when you type Teresa Knight, there is like 50 Teresa Knights that comes up though. So
I'm the best one. I'm the best
well,
Teresa Knight.
clearly. All right.
I'm just saying.
All right. So again, thank you all. Like, love, share, keep commenting. Look out for the page.
I want all of us to go. Can y'all do me a favor? Can we all just go back and read all the comments that was made, because so many comments happened while we were on here. So I mean, if we can y'all just go back and read all the comments? Because a lot of people were saying some really good stuff, and like I said, we get a lot from you all too. We're not up here like we know everything. Y'all,
not at all.
When y'all tell us some good stuff, I look for the pretty one. Thank you. That Miss Marilyn love me. I know she love me.
Look, she all right. She all right. She all right.
But thank you all for tuning in. Really, God bless you, for real. But thank you so much for tuning in with us tonight. And once again, just know tomorrow night, that has nothing to do with this right here, but tomorrow night we got Shekinah Glory, where we'll be in worship. And in worship, some of your pains do get healed in worship. I guarantee you. But anyway, so if you got some pain, come on to worship. All right.
Shameful plug.
It is what it is.
Shameful plug.
It is what it is.
Lord.
All right, you guys have a wonderful night.
All right, y'all. Love y'all. Peace.
Love you all. Bye.